Hello everyone, Thundersmith here, welcome to the Gaming Nexus. Today's showcase title is Sailwind. It's a simulation game turning around sailing and trading. It also contains elements of survival, because you need to eat food, keep your sleep up and drink water. Right now eating fruits is not necessary, but developer decided to add scurvy into the game, so it will be necessary. Game is set in old times, so no engines in your ships. Then you need to set your sails correctly. It's main part of the whole game to set the sails correctly. The other part is the draconic navigation, because without GPSs we have only one way to know where we're sailing, and that's compass. So without further ado, let's load up the game. Let's say a few words about user interface. Here we can see 5 circles containing items in our inventory. From the left it's lamp, water bottle, compass, spyglass and fishing rod. Below, between buttons, inventory and log, we can see currencies, and below them are 3 bars. Green one describes sleep, blue one describes water, orange one describes food. Both sleep and food contains also white bar underneath that is used when the colorful bar is not enough. Water doesn't have such white bar, so it's important to keep water topped up. Let's take a quick look around the ship. Here we can see masts, rope and sails. Up there is steering wheel, down here is little balcony on the back and captain's cabin. Now let's see the front. Later on I'll showcase the ship on the external camera. Right now let's see under the deck. It's hammock where you sleep, and 2 parts of cargo area, first here, second here. So let's go back up and let's switch into external camera. Right now we can see our ship from external camera. On top of the first and the second masts there are 2 blue flags that help us determine the direction the wind is blowing. It's necessary when sailing to look on them, because you need to set your sails accordingly. Let's get off the ship and we'll take a look around the port. It's the main port, so it's the biggest one. So first thing first, this guy, he can help you transport a lot of cargo if you don't want to carry it one by one, because by default you need to do this one by one. So in most ports there are those traders that are standing around with their cargo, like water here. So you need to be aware and look around for those guys if you want to buy your cargo by hand. There is possibility to buy it in bulk, but about that in a moment. Here we have shipyard. It's the yellow flag on the other side, right there. And this water here is shipyard area. You need to set your boat in this area to edit it. Right here we have another trader, he offers raw fish. But not only as a single items, but also in bulk, in those big crates. Let's see the shipyard. So again, this is shipyard area, you need to park your boat here. And this is the shipyard, you can edit your boat if it's in the shipyard area. Let's see the other part of the port. We probably will meet another traders. Like here. And also big market here. Here you also can buy navigation tools as maps, compasses, spy glasses and so on. It's important to mention that when you start a new game, you don't have any currency. And you need to first complete few missions before you get used adding currency to start trading. Also, each archipelago has its own reputation system, which blocks you from trading first, and after you unlock trading, gathering reputation helps you by supplying you with discounts when buying goods in bulk. It's time to leave the market. Green flag means tavern. Near tavern there is also a sailor who wants some drink. In tavern you can buy some food, buy some drink, water or something a little bit stronger. And also you can rent a room to sleep through the night. The room includes food and drink. Let's get out of the tavern and let's get back to the dock. Here the blue flag, it means port office. Yeah, this blue flag means port office. Port office has three important things: missions, where you can take missions, either local missions or in the whole world missions. Each row is a mission containing a map, goods, what, how much, and how heavy it is, how much it will pay. You can even show the map. You can, as you can see, there's many different missions here. We also have this little chest, it's currency exchange, where you can buy other currencies for the current currency. So like you can exchange currencies between each other. It's important to know that exchange takes some fee. The book is Trade Office, where on the left we have goods and on the right we have info about the selected good, whether it can be bought and where, for how much, where it can be sold for how much, and whether it will generate a profit. On the top you can select other parts of the archipelago, different archipelagos, so this way you can check whether you will earn trading outside of the archipelago. You also can see your currency on the bottom, and it is important that there are many pages of goods, but for some reason the first page didn't show it. And the buttons on the right, buy, sell and get receipt, help you trade correctly. If you are buying goods, with each bought piece, price increases. With each sold piece, price decreases. So then you will need to know for how much you bought to sell correctly with profit. That's where receipt comes in, because you can get a receipt so you don't have to remember how much you paid for your goods in your previous port. It's extremely helpful when you're traveling for a long time, because it often easy to forget how much you spent last time. In each archipelago there is a capital port. In capital port you can buy big ships. Right here in Dragon Cliffs we can buy this fancy ship for 88 gold, but I don't be changing my ship to this one. Let's quickly get back to the ship and I'll tell you a few words about the ship itself. Each mast have its own sails, and on each mast there are controls to these sails. Like these two sails are handled by these two things, or these two things are opening those sails. So let's check it out. Yeah, well, I can open and close the sail. This one will open that sail and close, of course. The same works with all three masts, and on the smaller ships you only have one mast, so there's less controls. The other handles on the side of the ship are used to set the sails in the correct angle to the wind. This on the masts only open and close sail, just like this. That's all about the ship. Let's get to the port office and let's find some interesting trades. I'm looking for goods with light background, because those are goods I can buy here. Other goods can be bought here in bulk. So let's check out some profit. Here is something. Yeah, we can buy salt beer, and that's not all. It seems good. I think this will be good. So here we can see that I can earn 626 emerald dragons for each pork, so I'll buy a lot. And maybe let's check if we can get some missions. Yeah, like this one, this one, this one. Oh, and another one. And that's all the cargo I'm going to load. So I need to carry all these goods one by one, or use the guide that offers transport services. But let's not do that. I'll just load all my cargo by myself. See you in a moment. With everything nicely loaded, let's go to the tavern and sleep through the night, because as you can see, it got quite dark outside when I was loading our cargo onto our ship. Sleeping in a tavern on a moored or anchored boat is quite fast, as you can see, but sleeping on the boat that is moving is quite slow. Last check if I didn't left any cargo, and let's get going. First, I'm removing mooring ropes. And now, let's see the map. So we need to go southwest from Dragon Cliffs. Yeah, but we're closer to the north exit, so let's just swim around the island. The wind is from behind, that's why I'm opening the topsail. It will handle pushing our boat forward. As you can see, we're moving already. I'll add some more sails just to swim a bit faster. And I'll see you on the open seas. I wanted to show this fragment because I tried literally every trick in the book, but I managed to get stuck and nothing worked and my ship was totally unmoving. So in such a situation, there is still one alternative. You can just jump out of your boat and push it. It's not elegant, it's not economic, it's slow and annoying. But let's be real, sometimes it's just necessary. So anyway, let's hope that helped. Let's see. Are we moving just a little bit? Okay. I think shortly we'll be able to perform the turn. Let's see you then. In the meantime, I pushed my boat a little bit more, and right now I'm hoping to catch some wind in the front sails. I decided to turn them left a bit in hopes to catch just a bit of wind maybe. Let's see if that helps. So yeah, seeing the white lines behind the ship, the sails are actually working. Let's remove the back sail because it's slowing our turn. And just the front should be able to pull us towards the downwind direction. Yeah, let's prepare other masts, like the back and the middle. First the middle. I'm not opening the down sails because they obscuring view. So yeah, I will use them later, but I don't want to cover too much of my side too early, because we still need to find our island. Sometimes with these big sails this happens, It's only visual, it doesn't slow you down anyway, but I don't like it. I like my sails nice and straight, so rolling them up and back down often helps. That's why I did it. And right now we can observe the ship under almost the full sails, swimming downwind into the direction of our chosen island. With the big sail in the way, we don't see out, so let's get on the front and use my spellcast to find our target. Oh, it's there. That's our island. I'm trying to hit the island, so I'm turning just a little. But I think we can do this more accurately. So let's measure the angle. Like island is down there, so we can see the compass. It's around this direction. And now, when we get back to the helm, let's try to recreate the direction we've seen with the spyglass on the compass. So it's like this right now, and we need to turn left a bit, somewhere around here. Okay, the ship will be sailing slowly. There is no such thing as speed up time in this game, so you need to actually reach your island. You can of course save and load at any point, but you need to be aware that during saving and loading all your sails will be packed back and your boat will not be moving. So that's that. I'm going to allow my main sails to move freely, so they will set themselves more to the wind. That should give us a little bit more of speed, because we'll be gathering wind better. Yeah, like all of them are on the right side now. So a little bit of checking and correcting the direction, and we're slowly sailing into the night. That's another trader down there. So I was staring at my menu for way too long, so let's skip that. Let's turn on the lanterns. They're fueled by oil or candles. You can buy at almost every port, and you need to fill them up regularly because they're using their own fuel during war. Let's have a look at the maps. I collected already all available maps, so like Ocean Map, Al Ankh map, Dragon Cliffs, Emerald Archipelago map, and Aestrin map. That's all the maps in the game right now. Each describes one archipelago, and ocean is just how to reach one archipelago from the other. Let's prepare the ship for the night. We'll be sailing for the night. So I'll remove all the unnecessary sails. When I'm using triangle sails, I like to leave one on the front and the big sail on the back. But with these square sails, I think one or two, probably one. I'm returning all sails to their default setting. I don't want them to turn around during the night, because if they will be allowed to turn around, they can just carry my ship wherever they want, and I cannot control that. Because while sleeping on the boat, you will not be awakened for a long time unless you're lacking water, food, or boat hit something or got water on board. So be careful when setting the boat for the sailing during the night, because you can end up in a place where you don't know where to go, and that's not fun. It's getting dark and it's hard to see what's happening, so I'll just skip the night and let you know what happened back in the day. See you then. So, during the night I was awoken by the lack of water and hitting something, probably our island. So it's morning, let's see what situation are we in. Yeah, we definitely hit the island. So yeah, let's remove the anchor. And let's get back to pushing. Okay, I'll skip you the boring part. I'll see you when we'll be entering the port. So, after a little bit of pushing, we're finally here. We're entering the port. This flashing bar means I am low on food. Also, we can see the graphical effects that are used when there are not enough food, but I don't care about that right now, because I'll be in the port shortly. So let's remove the only sail and let's close up onto the dock. Let's get our mooring ropes, and yeah, I'll start from the front one. And I need to put it as far away as I can around here. And now, after right clicking, I can start pulling my ship in using the rope. I could also do that from the ship, but it's not necessary to run back and forth. Where's the port office? This doesn't seem like a port office. Transport guy. Where's the port office? That's not a port office. I want my port office. Oh, there it is. Right where I started. So yeah, I don't want my ship too far in the front, because like we got a lot of cargo. I want it close to the port office, because that's where we need to deliver our missions. As you could see, the rope was red for a moment. It means it is extended at its max length, and we should not extend it further, because otherwise, if we extend it too much, it will get out of our hands and we will need to run back to the ship to grab it again. So that's about the ropes. Right now I'll be tightening both ropes, one and the second, just to put the ship in the right position. What you can hear in the background are wind chimes. This is object you can buy and mount onto your boat, so this little music can accompany you during your travels. I personally don't like it and think they are annoying, but maybe you'll like them. Who knows? Check them out. And let's get to unloading our cargo. I think I'll skip that, because it will last a lot of time otherwise. So I unloaded the cargo and sold what we brought with a little bit of profit. So let's take a look around the port. Here are the wind chimes, fishing hooks, some firewood, some water. Those homes, that's closed. It's tavern here with the sailor. We can buy him a drink and he'll tell us about the other trader, what he's trading right now. So like this. Yeah, and he's telling us about the trade the NPC trader is doing. Let's fill our belly. It's tragic. Let's buy this. Yeah, kinda better. Let's try the fish. Not special, but good enough. So it seems there's nothing really interesting here. It's a very small board and there's not much to do here. Let's try the stairs. Maybe there's something up there. It seems like some fields. Also some houses. And nobody around. It's unexpected to see our masts from here. At least I was not expecting that. And I think that will be all for today. I'm hoping that game caught your attention and was interesting, and I hope you'll try it sometime. If you want, I can turn it into a series. Leave your comments, and if you want to be noticed about my videos in the future, subscribe, as all you know what to do. So, have fun and see you again!